At number 5, we've got a true outlaw, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a Wild West gunslinger in 4-ounce gloves, known for his head kicks, wild brawls, and saying yes to any fight, anytime. Cowboy holds records for most finishes and most bonuses in UFC history. He fought everyone, Benson, Henderson, Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson, and he never backed down. But despite all the wars and all the love from fans, the UFC title always stayed just out of reach. No gold, no problem. Number 4, Dan Henderson, one of the toughest men to ever step in a cage, a Pride FC legend with Olympic wrestling credentials and one-punch knockout power. When Hendo landed that right hand, it was lights out. He didn't talk much, he just showed up and went to war. His most iconic moment, that brutal KO of Michael Bisping at UFC 100. Still one of the most replayed knockouts in MMA history. Years later, at 46 years old, he nearly did it again in a title rematch, losing a razor-close decision. Henderson fought legends, Shogun Rua, Rampage Jackson, Wanderlei Silva, and always left everything in the cage. He never held a UFC belt. At number 3, the king of Stockton himself, Nate Diaz. He's got that unfiltered energy, unbreakable cardio, and a chin made of granite. Nate didn't just fight, he made it personal, slapping opponents mid-fight, flipping double birds, taunting them while bleeding. Classic Nate. His breakout moment? Choking out Conor McGregor on short notice. One of the biggest upsets in UFC history. Since then, he's been a cult hero. Fans don't love him for titles. They love him for being real. He gave us bangers, McGregor 1 and 2, Masvidal for the BMF belt, and plenty more. At number 2, the boogeyman of the lightweight division, Tony Ferguson, wild, unpredictable, and completely relentless. Tony didn't fight like anyone else. Spinning elbows, endless pressure, slicing people up with those razor-sharp elbows. He went on an insane 12-fight win streak, capturing the interim lightweight belt in 2017. But injuries, timing, and the curse of Khabib versus Tony kept him from ever fighting for the undisputed title. He was the most feared man at 155, and he didn't need gold to prove it. He gave us classics, the war with Pettis, bloodbath versus Cerrone, and a brutal showdown with Gaethje. Tony Ferguson was chaos in human form. Finally, for number 1, a true warrior of the octagon, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. From gritty brawler to polished technician, Poirier's journey is one of the best in MMA. He didn't fight for hype. He fought for legacy, for family, and for the fans. His wars are legendary: Gaethje, Hooker, Holloway, and the Conor trilogy. In 2019, he won the interim lightweight title, but the undisputed belt always stayed just out of reach. He fell short against 3 champions, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Charles Oliveira, and Islam Makhachev. But each time he came back stronger, with nothing but heart and class.